I truly believe that each and every single one of you in this room have the ability and the power to direct your life and create the life that you truly want. I genuinely believe that.
So it's 5:52 and we're about to head to Dallas. Today, I'm intrigued to see how much people will respond publicly. I'm intrigued to see, have we forgotten how to laugh publicly? Have we forgotten how to have an emotion publicly? Because we haven't had an emotion publicly for so long. So I'm intrigued to see if the crowd will need warming up to get to that place. Because I don't actually know if we all still feel comfortable being vulnerable with people around us, because we haven't really done that for a while.
Pandemic travel just taught me just more appreciation, more gratitude for how easy things are. I think when we lose ease, we get upset. But when you lose ease, you can also choose to be grateful. And it's natural to be upset. It's natural to be disheartened. It's natural to be sad about loss. But you can also be grateful for what you did have when you actually experienced it. And to meet people from different countries and cities and walks of life and different backgrounds and cultures, that's the part that I'm most excited about. And I also feel that I connected with so many people on Instagram and social media during the pandemic, and I've never met them and I've never connected with you. I've never seen you, and I want to give everyone a massive hug because I felt so connected to so many of you during the pandemic, whether it was reviews on the podcast, comments on social media. And so I'm excited not just to travel and speak, but to actually meet people face to face. Whether anyone believes it or not, everyone developed more resilience. Everyone developed more strength. Everyone developed more courage during the pandemic. Whether you realize it or not, you did, just simply by the fact that you survived and you made it through. And the way we come back stronger is to honor those skills, to keep developing them, to keep working on them, to keep strengthening them. The interesting thing is we think we live life in places of certainty, but actually life is all about transitions. Life is so much more a terminal than it is a destination. And a vacation is a destination. You're there for 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later, everything's changing again. But I think we want life to be the destination, and we don't realize that we're constantly pushed into these moments of transition. We've got to welcome them, we've got to open up to them, we've got to let them be a bigger part of our lives. I remember ironing was the first thing my mum taught me how to do. I was like 12 years old. She wanted me to iron my own shirts for school. And since then, I have always ironed. I've ironed all of my clothes. I've ironed my wife's clothes. I've ironed anywhere I go. I'm not OCD about anything, but I can't wear unironed clothes. If you are an ironing freak, let me know in the comments. If you're someone who never irons your clothes, like my wife, then leave that in the comments too. But doing this as fast as I can so that I can wear this for the keynote I'm about to do. So do not judge my current ironing skills. So I'm gonna be on stage in about an hour, and usually about 30 minutes to an hour before I go on stage. I love having a little bit of LMNT. If you don't know what this is the citrus salt flavor. It's electrolytes. I feel energized. I don't get that same effect that you get from a sugar rush and then that drop on that fall, but I feel like it's sustained energy, and I also get a bit of that pep in my step when I'm about to go and be in front of thousands of people. So all I do is have this carry on and travel around with me. Mix it straight in. Just popping all the salt in. I'm really excited for this. All right, and then the good thing is you can keep all your water this way. It's got sodium, potassium, magnesium, all of which are fantastic when I know I'm going to go and exert a lot of energy. So whether it's at the gym or whether it's before being on stage, anything that's going to be physically tiring and taxing, this is the way I either get started or straight after. This is my first live event since the pandemic. Yeah, so first time in 18 months.
That's great.
And so I'm excited. I am so excited. I mean, yeah, it's such a great feeling to be out here again and traveling and moving in front of a packed audience. You know, we've lived in such a disconnected, divided world for the last 18 months. And today we all get to be together. Today we all get to reconnect. Today we all get to be in one space where we can synergize, where we can find that alignment once again. And what I love about the word purpose is that it's used a lot, but I think I've found a definition that I love. So your purpose is when you use your passion in the service of others. Your purpose is when you use what you like, what you love, what you're good at, what you care about to improve the lives of other people. I want to thank you all for having been a phenomenal audience today. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That audience was amazing. Like, that was incredible. It was so much fun. I was, I had 3 hours of sleep. I had a sore throat this morning. You heard me, I was whispering. And then on top of that, it was my first time back. And I'm on such a high. Like, I'm such a high. My wife just messaged me and she said, how are you feeling? How are you doing? She knows I left early morning. And I was like, I'm just on a high. Like, I just always feel that way when I'm on stage, get to be with people, get off stage. Even the meet and greet was just, so many just beautiful humans. There was just so much beautiful energy. And I feel like what we were all starved of for the last 18 months was a feeling of love. Because everyone felt so empty that they didn't know where to give and get love from. But I'll tell you right now that the people that I just met, they had a lot of love to give. And there were thousands of them, a couple of thousand people in there who had a lot of love to give. And it just shows me that no matter how hard it's been, everyone's got love. So I feel I haven't worked on my skill set for the last 18 months of being on stage. I feel like you should never stop working on your strengths. A good example is Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, he's 36 years old, and for anyone who watches the Premier League, the guy is just phenomenal. If it comes to work ethic and refining your skill, like, my role model is Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think anyone works harder than him. I don't think anyone tries to sacrifice everything else for the art as much as him. And so that's what inspires me, that, when you do what you love, you're not complacent about it, you don't take it for granted, you actually constantly try and get better at it. Then I realized that even though having the skills was one thing, but then having something you were passionate about to talk about, that's what changed my life.